Well, hello. This is Qumaya Horhildit. How you guys doing? So I have another fantastical and magical story to share. This story is very myth-like. It happened to me last year, and I figured I need to share because a couple of weeks or months later, I started putting things together, and I was like, "Oh my God, did I witness the Pleiades, the seven sisters in real life? The stars, I saw them in real life." So like I said, this happened to me last year, so I'm going to share the story. It's very myth-like, it's very fantastical, but it really happened. Yeah, because after that I was thinking to myself, oh my God, do I need to be locked up? Like, am I making stuff up, but then I was like, no, I really witnessed it. I saw it. Yeah, I saw the seven stars here on earth in real life. Continue with the story. Like I said, this happened to me last year. Very fantastical, very magical if you really think of it. So last year, right, one night I couldn't fall asleep, right? I had work in the morning. I was like just tossing and turning. I couldn't fall asleep. I'm like trying, like, God, please let me fall asleep because I have work in the morning, but I couldn't fall asleep. So and I had my phone, but I wasn't watching anything on my phone because I was trying to go to sleep so I can go to work early in the morning, right? And be able to get up. Tossing and turning, right? Couldn't fall asleep. And then suddenly I hear some noise, right? I'm like, what the hell is that? So then I hear like group of women, right? Talking and laughing. And it was just like very strange, right? So I'm like, what the hell? What is that noise? So I know I'm fully awake, right? So I look at my phone and I see it's like past 2 a.m. So it's like between 2 and 3 a.m. in the middle of the night, right? So I'm like, what the hell? Where is this noise coming from? So then I started paying attention, right? So then the noise becomes louder and louder, and it's coming closer and closer to my window, right? Because I could hear it through the window. I always have my window cracked open a little bit, right? And I think that time it was summertime last year. So I'm like, what are these women doing? Make up the conversation. Yeah, I couldn't hear exactly what they were saying, but I knew it was a group of women who were talking very loud and laughing. Yeah. So then I sit up on my bed, right? I get up, I sit on my bed, and I'm like, okay, something is going. Well, the noise is basically underneath my window. So I'm like, let me just wait and see what the hell's going on. And obviously it was kind of strange because it wasn't the weekend, it was like weekday, right? I had work in the morning. So I'm like, let me just wait and see where this noise is coming from. So then as they were coming closer to my window, the noise and the laughter was getting louder and louder. And I'm sitting up on my bed, right? Peeking out the window, waiting to see where the noise was coming from. And then I live on a crescent, right? It's like a cul-de-sac crescent, right? I see about continue. Where was I? So yeah, they were like walking underneath my window, right? So I couldn't see them, but I could clearly hear the noise, the chatting, the laughter. And I'm like still peeking out the window, waiting for them to come into view, right? So then they get at the top of the crescent, right? The cul-de-sac, right at the top, I see a group of women, yeah? And later on, I'll explain why I said there were seven of them. So that I finally see them, I'm like, this is so strange, right? And then what I noticed was, because they weren't even paying attention to anything, right? And what I noticed was, like each woman on the other end, right, was actually swinging what you might call it an old-fashioned gaslight, right? The old Victorian gaslight, yeah, 1888 type of London scene gaslight. Yeah, so the women on each of the ends, right, was swinging this old-fashioned gaslight or lantern, right? They were literally swinging back and forth. And they were still continuing with their chat and their laughter and just going about finishing the crescent, right? The circle. And I'm watching, right? And what I noticed was also, I don't know the other women, but what I noticed is the two women on each end, like the one near me was like a black woman, right? A brown woman. And then the other one on the other end was like a white woman. but I couldn't tell the colors or the ethnicity of the other women, right? It's just, I just assumed they were just, I don't know, either one of them. Yeah. But I noticed those two specific women with the lanterns though, and they were swinging it back and forth, right? And then they get to the top of the crescent and then up